What's up, Gunplum Modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you another edition of Gundam Models. How's everyone doing? It is August 4th, 2013, and happy August for those of you who were waiting for this month. The weather has calmed down a bit. It's not as hot as it used to be. Fair weather, easy for me to work on some kits. I don't have to be scorch, feel like I'm dying in my room because I can't build anything. But now that the temperature is became a little pleasant, I can start concentrating on some other kits that I want to make in anticipation for Comic-Con. Unfortunately, these are not the kits I'm going to be using for Comic-Con. Just showing off the kits that I've recently made. And I gotta actually now make some room in my little cabinet so I can put this guy along with the Yamato kit. And I was also panel lining my base jabber, which I know some people were being a pain in the ass, saying why didn't I finish it. Well, as you can see, I'm in the midst of panel lining it right now. There's a lot of features there. Here's the before, there's the after. So yeah, I'll finish it up soon, to say the least. But yeah, I had a great time building this Primalia class kit, and I'm looking forward to making some other non-Gundam kits for this year. And now that I've had my fill of making straight builds, I'll definitely want to move on into making a painted build of a non-Gundam kit. So there's a lot of news that's came out on the internet, and well, let's start talking about the most important thing, the recent announcement of the Master Grade Sazabi for Katoki. That one has been been predicted by Prime 92 last year. Clearly we're not going to be seeing something like this. We're going to be seeing a cooler version of it based off the Katoki brand. And yes, Prime said that, you know what, they're definitely going to have to make it for this holiday season. And she called it right there. So to see a kit like that is pretty interesting. I never got myself the Master Grade version of the original Sazabi. And at one point I was actually considering of purchasing it, but I've heard some negative things about the about that Master Grade, and its many or not so many flaws, but it has some flaws. So I'm hoping that this Katoki version that we're seeing will correct the flaws. Surprisingly, it's not a 2.0, but then again, was there a flaw with the new Gundam? Yeah, to me, I think the new Gundam is an amazing kit in its own right. But yeah, I think Bandai has been seriously considering of doing an updated version of the Katoki version, and that is a definite purchase for me. I've already spoken to my pals at Gundam Planet, which I'll talk in a few moments about that. Asked them, can you kindly hold that off to the side so that way I can get my hands on it once it comes out. Clearly it's going to come out in the holidays, sometime in December. Price has to be somewhere around $80 or so. So start saving up for that big kit and make some room for that. And that kit, fortunately for me, that kit is going to be painted. Yeah, it's going to be painted. Another surprising news is, well, actually it's not surprising. It's been predicted before, but they've officially everybody assumed that the next real grade was going to be the Physalis GPO2. Instead, they decided to make Strike Freedom. Yes, we are all going to be putting down our money again for a Strike Freedom, but this time it's going to be a real grade. Many of you are probably saying, why? Why make a real grade of this again? Well, why not? I mean, they already are. They're already going into the HD version of Gundam Seed Destiny anyway. You might as well start throwing that out there as well. Many probably are saying they should have made the GPO2 or maybe a Golf or a GM or something from the Universal Century line. But I guess this is their way of wanting to do this. And well, I actually still remember my Let's Talk About Perfect Grade Strike Freedom video where everybody was watching, and I'm tempted to do a Let's Talk About Real Grade Strike Freedom again. Not again, excuse me. When the time comes, I don't know. I have no idea yet, but let's see what happens. Another news, of course, is the high grade Unicorn Gundam Unit 3, also known as the Phenex. And the Phenex is being spelled in a different way, not like Phoenix, Arizona, but it's a different type of Phoenix. Some type of that. It's being written down as PHENEX. Someone actually did a FH or FNENEX on another site, so I don't know what's true or not, but clearly it's Gundam Guy I'm more trusting than other sites. But yeah, this is an amazing, interesting, cool suit where it's basically the Unicorn Gundam with the two armored arm shields, all gold trim with blue, with the either green or blue inner frame. Psycho system. And the only difference between that also is its crest. It's a VFin crest. It's not the same. Right now they're only showing it in destroy mode. They are not showing a unicorn mode version of it. Maybe it's later on they'll do that. But yeah, I'm actually interested in getting that. Right now the Tokyo Gundam Front Tokyo exclusive is showing it off, and it's the gift version, which clearly, as I'm looking at this, I'm really tempted to get it because I'll definitely prime all those parts and paint it the actual, probably either use the same gold that I did on the Senanju OVA on its chest, or I will look for the gold paint from Alcat and then paint that kit. That'll be a cool idea for me to do. So yeah, that's a recent news. There are other news out there, but I think those are the three biggies that they're talking about at this moment. So clearly we're going to be hearing some information about these kits as the days, weeks, and months pass. And speaking of Gundam Planet had a sale over the weekend, which happened this Saturday. I wanted to... Everybody's probably aware of this news, but Gundam Planet is moving from their current location to a new location. I think in the same city, in the same town area. The only difference is they're moving to an area where it's a little bit more accessible. I don't know what it is or where it's located. It'll be a lot easier for me to drive and park my car because it's where they are. It's kind of difficult and a little so a little inconvenient for anybody to drive over to their location, even though they're more of an online store, but they do welcome the public. And for those of you who probably are subscribed to my Facebook page, and for those of you who don't know my Facebook page, it's Strider Space Prime. I put up a few photographs. I didn't want to take a tremendous amount of photographs because I didn't want to impose on anybody there who doesn't want to be on Facebook. But I showed off the table of all the cool kits that they had on sale. Everybody was taking stacks of kits. I think somebody took the Dendrobian 144 scale. It's a big monster, and I don't know how much that was that they sold it. Yeah, it was all cash on hand and everything. I didn't get any of the kits that was on sale over there. I actually went to get specific kits that I wanted, not the ones that were on sale on the table, but I went there anyway just so I can meet people there and talk. And it was great to talk to a lot of model builders out there, and they talked about their projects and what they plan to do. Some of them say, "Oh, I saw your video on YouTube, thank you," and I say, "Oh, no problem." They asked me some questions. I try to answer them as best as I possibly can. It was great, and then of course there were other people there who was very, very helpful. I really like how the Gundam community has grown here in this tri-state area, and I hope it continues to grow more. I saw people bringing their kids taking some kids as well, so I was also pleased to see that the parents are getting involved. That brings a smile to my face, because again, I always believe that the future Gunpla builders doesn't begin with some guy or girl. It begins with children, and get them to enjoy the series. So yeah, it was great to see everybody there. And once the new store opens up, I'll announce myself being there at that store. And if anybody just here in this tri-state area wants to go see me at Gundam Planet, I'll let you guys know. And then you guys can talk to me and whatever, ask me questions. Feel free, and I'll help you out as best as I can. But yeah, Gundam Planet is going to be moving soon. We'll find out. I don't know the official date. When you guys know, you'll know. And trust me, you guys will know. So, yeah. So, I picked up a few kits at Gundam Planet. Not the kits that was on sale, even though there were a lot of cool kits that I wanted to pick up. I was more interested in what just recently came out. And first up that I got was this guy. The 1/72nd scale Type 99 Space Fighter attack aircraft Cosmo Falcon from the space battleship Yamato 2199 animated series. This is the 1/72nd scale kit that Bandai was offering to come out with for a while. I guess in favor of the other. I think about a month ago, 2 months ago, they came out with the other fighter. I think it was called the. You're gonna have to forgive me. I forgot the name of it. This is actually the replacement of the other fighter that Yamato had in the original series, which was the Black Tiger fighters. There was the classic model kit of the Black Tigers, and then Bandai did the EX model kits and redid a new version of it. The one that I'm thinking is called the Cosmo Zero. As a matter of fact, I have the classic Cosmo Zero, which was on sale at Hobby Link Japan a while back, and I got it at a good deal. And I would like to build this one day. It's a great classic kit like that. Also, what I want to build also with this kit is going to be the smaller version of the Type 99 Space Fighter Cosmo Falcon. This was the one that Dengeki Hobby came with. I forgot what issue it was. I think it was a few months ago. But I want to build this, and then I want to build this one. But this one has a tremendous amount of detail and weaponry. They really put on all stops with the weaponry on this. So I kind of like this one better than the Cosmo Zero fighter. Even though the Cosmo Zero, the new one, the 1/72nd scale version that just came out a few months ago, is a beautiful looking kit. I like this one better. I don't know why. I like alternative type of designs. And interestingly enough, they never decided to call it a Black Tiger. They just call it a Cosmo Falcon. So I got this guy. The next kit that I got was something that I've been waiting for a while, and it's this guy, big box. The 1/100 scale Master Grade Gyaradoga. Now, I haven't seen a large grunt suit type mobile suit in a long time, very long time, and I can't remember the scale size of the high grade version, because I originally have the high grade. I haven't built it yet. As a matter of fact, I have two of them. I have the original 144 scale version of the Gyaradoga and the high grade Gyaradoga, which came out a couple of years ago. And I'm going to now do a dual build video of those two. Just to show a side-by-side comparison of those two mobile suits. And then I'm going to seg into the master grade build of this guy. And I have some interesting ideas. Something that I think many of you people out there, many of you model builders out there, are going to be pleased with. I'm not going to tell you now. I will tell you later. But hopefully I'll do it justice, and I hope you guys will like it. But I have a great idea for him. So right now I'm just going to take a bit of a pause for a couple of days and prepare my next kit that I'm going to build before I build the Gyaradoga high grade kits. And that is the 1/100 scale master grade Jesta. Yeah, this is my next suit that I'm going to build. And I hope you're going to like what I'll do with it. Alright, so I'd like to thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. Take care.